Hey, what's up? What's up? Look, I've been having some issues with the OBS. So, it got Malcolm X talking. Everybody's talking on that particular. I don't know what's going on, and I apologize for that. But I was getting into a mission that I have today. Okay. Uh, I mentioned to you that there's certain things I wanted to do here where I'm shooting these videos at. Need to take care of some bills here, and I am going to be doing a lot of one-on-one interviews on the go, on the field, and I'm soliciting for support for that. So today I have a mission, and I'm investing in this mission too. But I'm looking for 20 people to donate at least $20 or more before 11:59 to help us with the equipment. If you look on the video before this, you can see the equipment. Now, the equipment is usually a little over $1,000. Okay, nobody has $1,000. I don't have $1,000, and but I'm trying to get it on a still of a deal. Like I said, first I got to take care of some things here for us to upgrade. I don't know if you saw the different upgrades. The camera is a better quality camera. The microphone is decent. I don't even think the microphone is on. Is the microphone on? Let's see. Somebody tell me if this microphone is on. Um, if you're up here, tell me if the microphone is on. All right, so what we're doing is we're trying to get our hand on some of this equipment before the deadline is over with. And that's where you come in. Not everybody can do this, and I understand. And I normally don't like to ask for help, but I need to ask for help. And I'm not going to be humble. I can have some pride and not go there, but the primary is coming up in a couple of weeks, and I want to be prepared. So you saw the laptop. It was the Lenovo, and it was a Nano. Now I have somebody that said they're willing to donate some equipment to me, and I appreciate that, brother. I really do. And but it won't help me on the go. It can help me in studio, but it won't help me on the go. So I appreciate that. We'll talk about that. But I really need something on the go. I mean, I have a Blue Yeti, but it's very bulky. It's not small enough to just pack and just leave. I want something compact where I can just pack and leave it. Put the mic in the bag, put the computer in the bag, put a couple of lights in the bag. Bam, I'm gone to YouTube Studio, set up. I meet with these people and we interview them. Now, I said that those who do donate toward this effort, you can ask any question that you want me to ask any politician, and I'll ask them, as long as it's respective and it's not perverted. Like what kind of shoes you got on, girl? You can't do that. So, nevertheless, I'm looking for, soliciting for that help. Um, the deal that we got ends today. It ends today, and I really don't want to see myself paying an extra $400 when I could get it $400 less. I am putting 200 in this thing um, myself, but I want to partner with some people to help me do this. And I don't want to ask for money too much, only when it comes to equipment upgrading, or maybe I might be traveling somewhere that I may need some help, but not, I don't want to be doing this on a consistent basis. So here's the deal. I'm looking for 20 people to donate $20 or more. Not everybody can do this, and I understand. And that's at paypal.me/BobTV, all caps, 20 bucks or more. For those who can. For those who can't, believe me, I've been in your situation before. I don't want to put more on you than you can bear because, look, I got stuff going on in my life that's unbearable, and oftentimes it transfer over to other people's lives. So I understand what you're going through with your money. I'm not asking you to do this. I'm asking for those who can do it. And this will help us secure this equipment by the deadline. It'll probably take a couple weeks for it to ship here, but at least we secured it by the deadline. If I wait past the deadline, if I wait to do it on my own, waiting for income tax check come or whatever, I'm gonna miss the opportunity to save a lot of money. That money could go toward other things like lights and things like that. But that's what we're doing. And today I'm going to be on for a bit. We're going to talk about a lot of things today, so stay tuned. Um, we're going to be talking about what happened in South Carolina, the Obama effect in the election. We're going to talk about, let me see some of the things that we're going to talk about. Give me a moment. All right. And like I said, guys, I really, really appreciate your support with the channel. I don't take it lightly. We're going to talk about Uncle Ruckus, James Clyburn. That's right. James Clyburn made a statement about people don't want free stuff. People want affordable. Dumbest thing I ever heard in my life. But we're going to talk about that today. We're going to, again, the Obama effect or the Obama touch that Obama touched South Carolina. And that's the reason why it went to Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not doing this. Okay. We're going to talk about that later. We talked about the Nina Turner and the MLK segment yesterday. We're going to talk about how CNN falsified a headline to make sure that there were Nazis at Bernie Sanders rallies and not the fact that a Nazi showed up with a flag. I'm going to show you that headline. I'm going to talk about Joe Biden and how he's feeling cocky right now, and I hope somebody knocked the cockiness out of him. We're also going to talk about will Liz support Bernie Sanders? Will Liz support Bernie Sanders? And then last but not least today, we're going to talk about Joe Biden and him going full Charlie Sheen on us. I'm winning. And we're going to see if he's really winning. Because if you look at the demographic, he's nowhere near the levels that Hillary Clinton was at this time, yet Bernie will almost beat her and would have beat her if it wasn't for the rigging. So we're going to talk about that a lot today. But I do want to get on and talk about this 20 by 20. Not through super chats or nothing like that, but strictly through the PayPal .me. Give me a moment. All right, so that's where you're gonna. Oh, I got it wrong. All right, so we're gonna do it there, and I really appreciate your help. And I'm gonna shout out people for this. I mean, there are people who, like Angeline R, and a host of other people I can talk about. I'm gonna do that once I finish all this and we actually get this phase out the way. But there were a couple people who really, really gave out. Let me see. Let me see who did it. The people who gave. People who gave. I can't pull it up right now. But as soon as I get a chance, I'm gonna pull it up. But a lot of you gave toward the last effort to get the desktop out. And now we're back looking better than ever. But I want to make sure that we have that same momentum going into the primaries in New York City, which is next month. And I want to be ready, willing to rock and roll. It's a shame when politicians come to your town and you don't do whatever you can to show up uh, to challenge them or to push them or to hear from them or let them hear from you. So when you get a chance, please do that today. And that will help me tremendously, more than you can ever know, because it's not easy. I mean, you know, doing these things on your own, you do want to have some partners. And I don't want to sell out to mainstream and lamestream media for help. I want to always go to the viewers who appreciate the program and see if I can partner up with them that have the ability to do it. So anyway, that's it on this first one. So stay tuned. I'm getting my first story together right now. and we're going to talk about James Clyburn, and we're going to talk about Dr. King's quote on liberals, white liberals, Malcolm X quote, and how James Clyburn just did everything that Malcolm X was talking about in one of his speeches, especially the speech called The Bullet or the Ballot Box. So we're going to go over some of that speech also in the next segment, which should be coming up probably at 3 o'clock. Okay. So every hour, I'm going to try to do something for at least 10, 15 minutes, maybe more, until we reach the goal. So I'm really going to push myself to try to reach that goal. 20 people to donate at least $20 toward this effort. 20 sound like a lot of people, and it do. But I got to put my faith out there and hope that 20 people do support the effort and help us get to that goal of getting that equipment. So I don't know if you hear me. I don't know if you can. If you do. Uh, Shout me out. Let me see who's up here, because right now I'm not seeing anybody. All right. Shout me out. All right. So nobody's shouting out today. Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. All right. So that's it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be on here in another few minutes to talk about that. Okay. I just wanted to let you know that we got a mission today, and the mission is to raise $20 from 20 people. And for those who don't have $20, whatever you can give, don't give more than you can, because look, I know what it's like to be in your position, and sometimes we can go overboard and being, um, appreciative. But whatever you can give. But I'm looking for 20 people to donate $20 or more to this effort of this laptop and this microphone and the ability to go out into the primaries in a couple of weeks, to really do a lot of politicking. So I'm going to come off here and get prepared for the first segment, and make sure you get a lot of people on board, because we're really going to dig in what happened in South Carolina and how uh, black politicians and white liberals are teaming up together to pull from the votes of certain communities, especially black community, but never really want to do nothing for them. We're going to talk about that hard, and it's going to be a real good talk, and I'm going to get your feedback on this. But Eric, what's up, brother? How you doing? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And look, let me get off here, and then let me start the first segment of the show. And I apologize for the last effort I did where everybody was talking on top of each other. So I'm trying to get used to this live streaming thing, because I'm not. I usually pre-record, edit, upload, and that's it. But this live stream is something new to me, and I've done it a few times, but I haven't gotten good at it. So expect me to mess up. Okay. But again, 20 by 20. Trying to get enough money by 12 o'clock to uh, take care of some needed efforts here on equipment and things like that. I appreciate you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.